All right. What's up, everybody? John here. Today's video is going to be a little different than what I've normally done in the past. Normally, I'm jumping on here and, I'm doing a makeup review or some kind of product review, or I'm doing a look, or just getting on here just to gossip. Today I'm doing something totally different. I want to talk about what's been going on in the past few days. Actually, not even the past few days, the past, even way back before I was even born. Okay. And I'm 44 years old. I want to talk about George Floyd. I don't know him. Personally, I don't know him, but I feel like I do know him after everything that has transpired. We have all viewed the footage as it was shown live. We've seen it. We've seen the barbaric actions that were taken from different angles, from different camera angles. We've seen it. Okay? This guy was murdered. Even after pleading for help, he was murdered. That is what set off the shitstorm that we have now. And I'm not going to say shitstorm is a completely negative side. The rioting, I'm not a fan for. Destroying businesses and stuff like that, burning down cities, that's not going to bring the person back. But let me just say, protest. I stand with you. The Black Lives Matter, I stand with you. I do. I've sat back and I have watched how people have been acting, reacting, their conspiracies, because that's what it always is. There's always a conspiracy. There's always some asshole out there. It's hard for me to put into words, but I am going to say that last night I finally broke. I broke down. I called a very dear friend of mine who was Black, and I've worked with her. We still keep in touch. And no, it's not the token Black friend, but I called her last night sobbing and I told her, I apologized to her for what she's having to go through. She has kids that she's fearing for her life right now because she's scared to death as a mother and as a parent about her kid and the color of his skin. That is not how we should be right now. It is 2020. The legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, you name it, all of our civil rights leaders that are out there that have fought for equality have been tarnished. And it's not because of a protest, the peaceful protest, the people that understand what protesting is. People get loud during protest. Okay? That's because people are allowed to use their voice. That's what voices are for. Okay? That's one of their constitutional rights, even though some people don't agree with that. And we all know who I'm talking about. That's what I think of that person. But the ones that are destroying businesses, Black-owned businesses, you are destroying the legacy of the people that did protest peacefully. I know not all the protesters are doing this, because you've got your protesters that are really wanting to make a difference. Then you have your other group, the ones that have the mayor of Atlanta called terrorist groups. Call it like it is. We've seen the footage of other people breaking down windows or cracking out windows and setting places on fire. We've seen the footage. Some of it is white people that are doing it. We're not stupid. Okay, we see it. And for all of you idiots who have TikTok that are out there recording yourself looting and burning stuff, does that make you feel any better? Do you even know who Martin Luther King Jr. is? Do you know who any of your civil rights activists are? Do you? Were you taught that in school? And I'm talking for the younger generation. Okay, I'm talking for the younger generation. The teenagers that are out here burning down buildings, burning flags, fuck the police, fuck you, Whitey. We've heard it. We've seen it. We get it. But you're 16 years old. Okay, are you educated enough to know what you're actually fighting for? Yes, your voice, you have a right for your voice to be heard. And I stand by that 100%. I stand behind that 100%. I don't believe, how can I say this? Just